Manhattan Dan and Robbie Alvarado turning for home in front. They've got a 2.5 length lead, and they're 45-1. It is still Manhattan Dan trying to gut out another furlong. Dressed in Hermes has now moved up alongside, and Aero Force is coming too, and so too is Birchwood, and so too is Hit It a Bomb, and Hit It a Bomb is gunning up to win, and turns for home in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies in the clear. And then it's Rachel's Valentina, followed by Nickname on the outside. There's a furlong to run, and Songbird is going strong. Rachel's Valentina, Nickname and Dothraki Queen, no threat to an undefeated champion filly in Songbird. It's Carolina and Sheer Drama, and it is wide open at the top of the stretch of the distaff. There's 5 horses across the track here. Stop Charging Maria and Stellar Win of Berkshire Cup. And then it's Yahilwa. Sheer Drama's trying to close in late. Stop Charging Maria. Stellar Wind on the outside. These two will decide the distaff. Stop Charging Maria. Stellar Wind. Stop Charging Maria has won. After a 44.5 mile, Private Zone will come into the final furlong in front. On the outside, Run Happy trying to close in with Favorite Tail. Holy Boss is back to fourth. Private Zone reaching for the wire. Run Happy coming after him. These two will decide it. Private Zone. Run Happy's got him. Run Happy has won the sprint. What a racehorse. Is swinging up on the far outside. They're into the stretch. Golden Horn, the Arc de Triomphe winner in front. The filly found. Big Blue Kitten charging down the center of the course. And right behind them is Slumber. Golden Horn all out. Found right alongside. On the outside of them is Big Blue Kitten. Found is taking the lead. Golden Horn, Big Blue Kitten. The filly found and Golden Horn found did it in the turf. And they're into the stretch. And American Pharoah has a 4-length lead. And FedEx is second. And then it's Frosted, Totalist, and Honor Code. American Pharoah comes into his final furlong. And he's got a 6-length lead as they come to the wire. A Triple Crown winner, a Breeders' Cup winner, a horse of a lifetime. Are into the stretch. Obviously he's the one to catch. Obviously has a 2-length lead as they come into the final furlong. Pure Sensation tries to cut into the gap in second. And Washington, D.C. is done on the inside. Holy Looped is there. Ohm is coming late with a flying finish between horses, but it's obviously still in front. Ohm is closing with a rush on the far outside. Obviously. And then comes C. Khaleesi. Lady Eli is brought to the far outside for a clear run. And they're into the stretch with Avenge to catch. Avenge is the leader. Lady Eli is bearing down on the outside. Queen's Trust is third in the center of the course. Here comes Lady Eli after Avenge. Queen's Trust on the outside. Lady Eli, Queen's Trust, they're coming down to the line. Very close. Queen's Trust may have gotten there. Midnight Storm has taken the lead on the outside. Miss Temple City, Tourist is down toward the rail. Lamato is next. Teppan's got to get going. Here's Tourist coming up the fence. And Teppan's coming on the far outside. Tourist, Teppan on the outside. They're coming down to the line. Tourist and Teppan. Tourist, Songbird and Beholder. And they're into the stretch. And here we go. Songbird set down. Beholder is alongside. Forever Unbridled is 2.5 lengths behind them. Furlong to run. Songbird, Beholder, they are nose to nose. This race living up to its expected power as they come to the wire. Their noses apart. It's Beholder. And they're into the stretch. And California Chrome comes roaring home with Arrowgate coming after him on the outside. A furlong to run. California Chrome put to the test. Arrowgate full out. Can he stick with him? California Chrome. Arrowgate still coming. California Chrome. Arrowgate steals the show in the Breeders' Cup Classic. Battle of Midway. Sharp Azteca fights on from the inside. The two of them come to the final 16th together. Awesome Slew is third. Practical Joke is fourth. Battle of Midway. Sharp Azteca coming down to the line together. Battle of Midway has defeated Sharp Azteca. Princess Karen and Amise Mesa These two now turn for home. Unique Bella has given way. Here's Bar of Gold on the far outside, and Karina Mia splitting horses too. Amise Mesa to catch. Bar of Gold attacks outside. Karina Mia attacks on the rail. These three coming down to the line in the filly and mare sprint, and it is very close. It looked like Bar of Gold has defeated Amise Mesa on the... She's putting in her run now as they come to the final furlong. Pure sensation. Here's Richard's Boy to the outside, and now moving up quickly is Stormy Liberal, who's right up alongside, and now the Peter Miller horses 1-2. Richard's Boy, Stormy Liberal gonna decide it. They're gonna hit it together. Stormy Liberal, they're into the stretch, and it's Collected and Gunrunner, and they've been battling since the gates opened. Gunrunner's got the lead. Collected, West Coast is bearing down on them on the outside. Final 16. Gunrunner reaching for the wire. Collected's alongside, and then comes West Coast and War Story, but Gunrunner's on top of the world. He wins the Breeders' Cup Classic as they come toward the top of the stretch, and then it's War of Will on the far outside. They're into the final furlong, and Some Like It Hot Brown is still there, holding on to this lead. And then it's 40 under, followed by Arthur Cannon down the center of the course. Way out there's Line of Duty. And splitting horses too late is Uncle Benny. And it's these two that are coming after the lead as they come down to the wire. Line of Duty has won it. Shalone runs after her as they arrive at the final furlong. Shalone to the front. Shalone has taken charge, leaving Happy Like a Fool behind. Then it's Golden Mischief. Marley's Freedom on the far outside. Late speed by Shamrock Rose, who's closing with a rush between horses. Shalone to catch. Shamrock Rose is closing in. Marley's Freedom, Anonymity toe. Here's the wire. Very close. Conquest Tsunami. They're coming to the top of the stretch. World of Trouble off the turn in front. And here comes Stormy Liberal trying to win it again on the outside as they arrive at the final furlong. They've left the others behind. Stormy Liberal and World of Trouble digs in. These two well clear their competition. Then it's Disco Partner, Will Call, and Chanteline coming to the final 16th. World of Trouble on the outside. Stormy Liberal. Heads coming up and down to the wire. Stormy Liberal back to back in the turf sprint. Magic Wand on the outside second. Wild Illusion comes into the stretch 3 wide. Then 4-Star Crook, Sister Charlie on the far outside. Into the final furlong, a Raving Beauty trying to hold off Wild Illusion, and here she comes. Sister Charlie is there too, and then it's Magic Wand. A 16th to go. Here comes Wild Illusion after a Raving Beauty. Sister Charlie on the far outside. The three of them coming down to the line, and it is Sister Charlie who... It is Analyze It turning for home in front. Davisi Darrow on the far outside comes on. Catapult in between those two as they arrive at the 8th pole. And then it's Lightning Spear and Expert Eye on the outside. Analyze It digs in. Catapult alongside. Davisi Darrow down the middle. It's Analyze It, Catapult, Davisi Darrow, One Master coming late. Expert Eye on the far outside. They're coming down to the line. Here's Expert Eye and Frankie. And they're into the stretch. And the two fillies are 1-2, Magical and Enable. And they kick on from Saddler's Joy. It's Enable on the outside. In the center of the turf course, she has taken the lead. And she's pulling away from Magical, who continues to battle her though. It's these two, 1-2 down to the finish. Enable and Magical, and they're well clear of the others. Racing Royalty, Enable and Frankie Dettori. The ARC winner is the Breeders' Cup Turf winner too. And they're into the stretch, and it's Accelerate, and on the inside, Mendelssohn Thunder Snow, roaring up between those two as they arrive at the 8th pole. Then Yoshida Axelrod, Gunnavera's closing in late. It is Accelerate. He's coming down to the 16th pole in front. Thunder Snow on the inside is next. Then Mendelssohn, Gunnavera, and Yoshida on the far outside. They're coming to the wire, and Accelerate wins the Breeders' Cup Classic for John Sadler.